We are fighting a war of attrition, in that we kill in self-defense, as long as they are going to come and fight with us.
Major Khaled is a commander of the Mukti Forge. The freedom fighters have been fighting the West Pakistan Army for the past 3 months. World in Action went into Bangladesh or East Pakistan to find out how effective they are. The Mukti Forge claimed to have divided East Pakistan into 5 sectors for guerrilla operations, with each sector commanded by Bengali majors of the Pakistan Army who defected after the March massacres. Major Khaled's sector covers the areas around Noakhali, Kamilla and part of Sylhet. World in Action producer Vanya Cooley spent 8 days there.
But here, the only fear is, suppose they come at least 2,000 yards height and they drop somebody here. But if they drop, now I'm having one MG. So this MG will take...
Let them drop. They will get lost in this.
Yeah.
The Pakistan government dismissed the guerrillas as a bunch of miscreants and the war as a border skirmish. I was surprised to find a highly organized resistance led by officers with impressive military records. Here, Major Khaled briefs Sub-Sector Commander Captain Salik Chaudhry, who before he defected was a staff captain at headquarters Dhaka.
Then,
Khaled asked us not to film the map nor mention the exact location of the villages and camps we went to, not only for their own security, but to protect the villagers from the reprisals by the Pakistan Army. His caution was understandable in view of the overwhelming quantity and sophistication of the Pakistan Army's arsenal. On a preparatory visit to meet Major Khaled before the monsoon really got going, I ran into a major assault. The Pakistan Army were using saber jets, tanks, helicopters and heavy artillery against the guerrillas. Once the rain stops in September, the guerrillas' light guns and mortars could be overcome by the superior weapons of the Pakistan Army. But Major Khaled remains confident. Major Khaled is 35, an officer with the Pakistan Army for 13 years, trained as a commander by the Americans. 8 months ago, he was with the Black Watch in Scotland. When he defected from the Pakistan Army in March, he brought most of his brigade, their Chinese weapons, and even their teacups with him.
and you have heard yourself yesterday, the shelling, the rocketing by the artillery and the aircraft, and then bang, the other day when you went to Feni. This is not border skirmishes. Border skirmishes means all small arm fire. But here a full-scale war is being conducted by the Pak Army. We intend to make the whole nation the fighting force. And the hardcore being provided by the regular troops, that is the Bengal Tigers. It has its good reputation of being good fighters, and it has fought well.
The hardcore of the Liberation Army are professional soldiers, but thousands of students and peasants are joining them. There is little time for formal training, so they're sent to the front unarmed and untrained with the regular troops to get experience. And if they're lucky, a gun captured from the Pakistan Army. Ishaq, a 19-year-old student, took us with his patrol to inspect several villages. He's said to have killed 56 men.
There was shelling listed there, and one mortar shell landed here, 3-inch mortar, and killed a cow, you know. And on that side of the village also, a few civilians were injured by fire from small arms. You see, shelling continues here almost all the time. And you've been very lucky enough not to have any shelling right now. Yeah. The
guerrillas' lack of arms and ammunition is compensated by their passion for an independent Bangladesh, and their hatred of the West Pakistanis is constantly renewed by the stories that the refugees tell them.
I wish I could take you inside. All the cantonments in Bangladesh are nothing but concentration camps. These hundreds and thousands of girls are kept there as prisoners. They are tortured, they are raped, they are dishonored, and after that they're killing them. You see all the dead bodies are floating in the rivers.
But this was surely several months ago, not now.
It is going on still now.
Two of my sons I lost there, and my houses has been looted, and my other articles also looted. Everything lost there. Then I found that my life also insecure.
But did your son do anything to the military?
Nothing, did nothing.
Then why did they shoot them?
Their habit is this. Their habit is this. They are murdering. Also, they are murdering. All along they are murdering.
So how long were
Not only my two sons. Many people shooted.
He saw his father, mother, and everybody of the family killed by the Punjabis. And of course his sister, who was about to get married, was kidnapped by the Punjabis and has been taken away. And he heard the story from the other villagers that she has been probably tortured and dragged out of that place brutally and has been taken away. And he was left with no alternative. And now he says, I have nothing to lose in this world. And he decided to join Mukti Fauj. And he wanted to take the revenge, you see, by killing as many Punjabis and West Pakistanis as possible.
Pakistan government said that there is no trouble inside Pakistan.
No, false. They are false. They are telling everything false. They are lying. They are telling all lies.
Raja is the initiator of all this. He is the greatest culprit that human civilization can imagine. He is just in the same rank with Hitler and his companions, Eichmann and others.
My life, God knows how I shall pass my life. Now I am watering it and be there. Sometimes living here, sometimes living there. This way I am passing my time. Sometimes in the temple, sometimes in the road, sometimes under the tree. In this way I am passing my time.
We are not violent in nature. You see, the Bengali has got a very rich culture. Their history and their traditions and their literature. It's the flow of the river without obstruction. It's going, and there is nothing, killing each other or crime or things like that. It's very rare. But only when